First of all, I want to apologize to the viewers. We came off a little too cocky right there at the PJ talk. Most of you guys who are new to us, we're just trolling. I'm on Southwest.
Bro, I drive a fucking a Chevy Volt.
I ride coach.
Let me tell you something about Andrew. This is my boy right here. You disrespect him, you're disrespecting me.
Inside fighting. Shout out to Inside Fighting.
Welcome to the Fight SZN Podcast. I'm Jesse Rowe, joined by Andrew Capucetti and Dante Greco. What's up, boys?
What's up, Jesse?
How you guys doing? It's a huge weekend for fights. We got UFC 288. We've got the trilogy fight between Demetrius Johnson and Adriano Moraes. We've got Canelo versus John Ryrder. A lot to choose from. You guys excited?
Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Absolutely. Oh, it's Cinco de Mayo. I didn't even think about that. It's fucking Cinco de Mayo. And yesterday was Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you for all my nerds out there. Let's go.
Chill on that shit.
Yeah.
3 races of you to not even think about Cinco de Mayo. I know my man Dante, who has a Latin fiance, you were thinking about Cinco de Mayo.
Oh, all day long, boss. I'm drinking straight tequila right now. Let's go.
Cinco de Mayo went right over his head.
Dude, I'm not going to lie. This is empty right now. That had tequila in it just because I didn't know how to fucking start this podcast. So I was like, let me take a little shot of tequila to get my juices flowing. So that is my celebration of that's facts. Cinco de Mayo celebration right there.
I will. All right, that makes sense.
May the 4th, brother. What's up with this fight with your guy Cejudo?
Oh, Cejudo.
Should I make should I make a Cejudo joke? No, I'm not gonna do it.
Nah.
I see Cap's face. It just drops.
Cejudo fights Aljamain Sterling tomorrow. It's going to be a fantastic fight. That they've been talking shit to each other all week. It started with the friendly run-in Monday night at the hotel, and every day it progressed to today. Finally, as Jesse saw, I think we posted the video. We're about to post it, but it started friendly at the beginning of the week. Henry and Sterling were running into each other all week. Like I said, it started friendly. Today at weigh-ins, it ends with Sterling telling Cejudo's team pay some respect because he's about to fuck him up. Well, show some respect because Cejudo's team were chirping at Sterling during weigh-in. Sterling didn't like that. Sterling backstage, he posted on his own YouTube, was chirping back at Cejudo's team saying, show some respect. Are you guys fighters? Show some respect. If you're a fighter, show respect. You don't do that. It's between me and Henry. I ain't talking to you guys. And I like the show of aggression from Sterling.
Yeah, and what he said made sense to me. Keep in mind, these guys are going through weight cuts. So they were Sterling was a little fucking grumpy today. He was going through a weight cut, and it was his point was that, like, Henry can talk all the shit he wants. I'm not fighting you guys, So I kind of liked what he did. I liked what he did, but
yeah, and he weighed in at 134, which is, he can weigh 135. I think he cut too much weight. He cut an extra pound, and I think they even have a 1 pound allowance. I think they can weigh up to 136.
Right.
So I think Aljamain cut an extra 2 pounds, or at least an extra pound that he didn't have to.
And when he stepped onto the scale, he said this one was harder than I expected, which was interesting that he was a pound lower than he could have been, or 2 pounds lower than he could have been. So.
Right. Well, that's our preview for this weekend. Canelo's gonna walk all over John Ryrder, I assume, and tonight within one championship.
I'll be watching that. This could be Demetrius Johnson's final fight. I'll be watching that. That's a good one, and it's a one championships debut in America. This is the first time that they've ever been on U.S. soil, so it's actually a pretty big moment.
I should have went to that, but
where's that going to be?
Colorado.
Denver. Yeah,
Colorado. Shit.
This is a big show. And then you got New Jersey. I'm sitting out events this weekend.
Yeah, but
bro,
fighting still on the scene no matter what, even when you're sitting out events, because we're fucking filming Conor McGregor in Beverly Hills. Like, we can't be 2 places at once, bro.
Bro, have Inside Fighting charter you a private jet and fly you from each location. Come on.
Now you're talking. See, Dante, that's why we've always gotten along. I like the way you think. And you're serious, too. You're smiling.
I am serious.
I'm serious, too. With the private jet, I can could do a commercial, too, but we wouldn't be Inside Fighting if we're not rolling in a PJ, right?
Exactly. You can't take the risk. You can't take risk of delay.
Who did fly in on a PJ, I'm guessing, is Conor McGregor. The notorious Conor McGregor was in Los Angeles. You got a chance to talk to him twice yesterday. So, you know, like what's it like chatting up with Conor McGregor? This is something that I've never had, you know, all my years of interviewing people. You know, what's it like chatting with a legend like him?
First of all, I want to apologize to the viewers. We came off a little too cocky right there at the PJ talk. Most of you guys who are new to us, we're just trolling. I'm on Southwest.
Bro, I drive a fucking a Chevy Volt.
I ride coach. I'm just
Yeah.
talking shit. Like the PJ stuff was just joking. But at the same time, you'll catch me coach and on a PJ. Little of both.
Facts.
And last episode you were flexing a Rolly. So, you know.
Yeah. Conor sounds like he's going to hook you up if you go out to Ireland, though. I heard that in the interview.
No, I'm stoked for that offer. And, you know, I told, because Conor's been posting Black Forge since it opened. And if you guys watch Conor McGregor's story, sometimes he'll post these big ass burgers and it has like a gray bun. They put the knife down the middle, pieces of it looks phenomenal. The burger always looks fantastic. So when he was wearing the Black Forge jersey yesterday in Beverly Hills, you know, he brought it up. I said, that place looks phenomenal. I want to go there one day and try a burger. And he said he'll take care of me. So,
have you guys ever drank Proper 12? I never have.
I have.
Is it good?
Smooth.
Yeah.
It's definitely better than, it's priced the same as like what's it called?
Jameson.
And the other one, what's the other famous one? Blackjack or Johnny Walker or
yeah, Johnny Walker, Black, probably.
Jack Daniels. Jack Daniels.
Yeah. I don't love Jack Daniels, to be honest.
Jack Daniels is garbage.
Yeah,
it's priced the same as Jack Daniels, but Proper 12 actually has a smooth finish, and that's what makes it drinkable. So.
I actually have like 4 bottles of Dos Hombres, which is Bryan Cranston's mezcal company. So I got some of those from Bryan Cranston. I know what you're gonna do, Cap. Who gives a fuck? I give a fuck, motherfucker. All right, I give a fuck.
I love Conor's interviews though, because he's always got answers. He's always giving you the honest answer, though. You know what I mean?
Jesse's a big Bryan Cranston fan for everyone. Breaking Bad.
I'm a big Conor McGregor fan, bro, and I think that my fandom has actually grown from watching our interviews with him over the past couple of weeks, because I genuinely think that the guy is actually like more down to earth than he lets on. Like, I know he makes a lot of comments about like hanging out on his Lamborghini yacht and things like that. I think the dude's just enjoying life, you know.
Right. And you hit the nail right on the head. But I've been knowing this about Conor. He's a nice guy. This is probably my 15th, or I've interviewed Conor about anywhere from 10 to 15 times over the past 10 years, at least once a year. For the past 10 years, I've seen him in Beverly Hills. I've interviewed him at press conferences. Conor's a nice guy. I've always known he's a nice guy. So running into him, you know, in Beverly Hills yesterday, it's always a pleasure. He's a very, you know, positive man. I've never seen Conor in a bad mood. I'm sure everyone gets bad moods, but I've never seen I've seen other celebrities, other fighters in bad moods. I've never seen Conor McGregor in a bad mood.
And it's great, you know, you get him always in like a really cool spot, whether it's when he's at the roulette table or yesterday he was coming out of the Gucci store on Rodeo.
Yeah.
Did he just buy a hat? What else did he get?
I think he bought a hat. Well, he was with his girl, Devlin. Very, very nice lady. She was actually whipping the Cadillac. You know,
shit.
Which I found interesting. I like that. You know, Conor's empowering his lady, like, you know, whip that big Cadillac, that Escalade. It's a lot of truck. You know what I mean? Like me, myself, I don't even like to drive something that big. I'll drive something that big, but I like a more. Give me a Toyota Sequoia.
I like that. I mean, my wife drives a Hyundai Kona, so I'm like, you know,
I don't know. I mean, Conor McGregor, you know, to keep up the image, you can't be out there seen driving a Toyota Sequoia. No offense.
Taylor Swift's. I remember one time I seen Taylor Swift in Beverly Hills, and she had a whole security bodyguard team, you know, undercover. They were wearing jeans and whatever, but they had a blacked out Toyota Sequoia.
Can I ask, at the end of the interview, you ask about Conor's hit list. I don't understand this reference. Maybe you could explain it to me. He said that he has a Sandy list and he has a hit list. What the fuck is a Sandy list? I don't know what this is.
Well, I'm just as stumped as you, and
okay,
we can all speculate, but I think what some of our Irish fans, Conor's Irish fans, will let us know in the comments, because
okay.
I have no idea what he meant by he said he has a hit list in his hand. If I had to guess, one of them means a financial list that he's going to go and make the most money, make the biggest fights, and the other one's like just people who just want to fuck up no matter how much he gets paid.
That was where my mind went as well. Was that something to do with money?
Sandy list. One is like, I just want to fight you in the streets, and the other one's like, let's go make some money. Speaking of money, I brought up Floyd Mayweather. He said thinks he can beat Money Mayweather, which is you guys know I'm a big fan of Floyd Mayweather. I'm a supporter. I know Floyd. We're friends. And I like Conor. So I think it's an interesting fight.
I thought he said that he's been thinking about it a lot, right?
Yeah. He says he reunited with his boxing coaches. And because of that, and because he's watched the tape over and over, I asked, do you think you could finish Floyd? And he says he thinks he could finish him. So
now you got to go get Floyd and get this thing going again.
Yeah, I'm going to buy that pay-per-view. I think that fight will happen. If I had to guess, if I was a gambling man, do Floyd and Conor ever, step in the ring again? I would probably say so.
Well, Floyd himself has said that he's made references to the fact that he wants that fight to happen again. He's interested in it. If Floyd sees an opportunity to make a lot of money, he's going to take it. But I do think Floyd, himself has expressed interest. So I agree. I think that there's a chance it could happen.
You got him before he was on Rodeo, right? And you said you spoke to him off cam and you talked about getting him on Rodeo. You gave him the idea to go to Rodeo.
Well, I just reminded him. I said, Conor, I've been interviewing you on Rodeo for years, and I think that sparked. But probably not. Conor's a guy of luxury. He likes to, buy his wife and his family and himself the finer things. So I think he was probably going to go to Rodeo with her without my suggestion. But hey, maybe I did. Who knows?
But he also was I made a comment earlier on our Instagram, but he makes sweatpants. Wearing sweatpants look classy. The dude was wearing the Black Forge jersey with the hat, and he's wearing sweatpants, and it's like somehow made it look like super fucking baller. So
next question.
How much was that watch he was wearing worth?
Yeah, what was the brand he said?
A Patek. He was wearing a Patek.
Yeah.
Patek, Patek Philippe.
I looked that up, by the way.
At least a couple $100,000.
They start at at a minimum, they're like at 18 grand is what they start at.
Oh,
so,
okay. I think they start at $100,000. Depends on the model.
Yeah. So, but I'm sure what he has is probably worth a couple $100,000. So.
Yeah, and he was sure to mention it. Like, watch people who collect luxury watches, people who know watches. You're either a watch person and you know the watch game, or you're not a watch person, you don't know the watch game. But people in the watch game, like Mark Wahlberg, LeBron James, Scott Disick, when you're an avid watch collector, you pay attention to what other people are wearing. Yeah, see, that's the apple. We see it, brother.
Baller, $300.
Anyway, so he made sure to mention that he was wearing a Patek, because wearing a Patek is boss. If you're not wearing a Rolex, you want to be wearing a Patek. Patek, right. You want to be wearing a Patek more than a Rolex. Patek is the cream of the crop. Rolex is like number 2, I would say, but everyone has their own taste. Yeah, then there's APs. Everyone always thought that Jake Paul used to wear a fake AP that he got for like $500,000.
Eddie Hearn called him out on that once, I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I'm
pretty sure it was an AP. You know what an AP is, Jesse?
I don't, but I remember Eddie Hearn calling him out in a fake watch. I don't know what it is.
Audemars Piguet or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
they got a shop just down the street from Gucci on Rodeo, right? We got Offset coming out of there once.
Anyways, listen, just to wrap it up, though, it's always good seeing Conor McGregor when he's in LA, when he's, he likes the United States. He'll probably be going back to Ireland soon. Who knows? Maybe he does his camp for Michael Chandler. Listen, for the people questioning if Conor McGregor is going to fight again, I would bet my entire life and everything I'm worth that he is going to fight again, and it's going to be Michael Chandler at the end of the summer. Don't listen to the naysayers. You will be seeing Conor McGregor in the octagon soon.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for joining us. Good job, Cap. Boys, thanks for joining me. It's always a pleasure. And make sure you like, subscribe to all of our content, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. You know where to find us. Peace out. We'll see you later.
Hey, have a good weekend. Have a good Friday. Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Happy Cinco.
Let's go.
You getting fucked up tonight, Dante, or no?
Fuck no. I'm still on a drinking break.
Wow. When was the last time you drank?
Lame,
February.
Bro.
February?
Look how good I look.
Let me tell you something about Andrew. This is my boy right here. You disrespect him, you're disrespecting me.
Inside Fighting. Shout out to Inside Fighting.